1 week he got 7 leads, and so on and so forth on average, right? So he's an amazing closer. I mean, he's experienced. He's been doing this for, I don't know, 20 years. So I would say easily his conversion rate is 35%. So I guess that's about 17 leads. Now, in your case, where you work and how you structure your deals, you can imagine, some are underwritten, some are maybe smaller deals. But when you take everything into perspective, it's really important to kind of look at things in a macro view. Monday, Tuesday can go by, and maybe you got a phone call, but it wasn't all that great, and you feel like, oh my God, what's going on? But when you look at the week, it may just make up for it. So the way it works is we tell Google, hey, don't spend more than $3,000 a month, let's say. So on day one, it may spend $30. Day two, 24. But then day three, all of a sudden it's spending 150, but always keeping in line within that 30-day mark to only spend up to the max, right? And that just, it varies because the market varies. There's so many people searching and finding your ads on a daily basis, and that's up to the market, right? So that's something that we don't control, but as long as people are searching for you, you'll definitely get found. So that's kind of how that works. So Google Ads has been the backbone of lead generation, and continues to do so very, very well. Managing your online reputation and reviews is another marketing strategy. You want to consistently try to get video testimonials, put them on your YouTube channel, put them on your Facebook, put them in your Google profile too. You can post video on your Google profile. So you can add video testimonials too, as long as they're not too long. I think, I don't know, probably better 30 to 60 seconds at most, but show people who you are, what you're all about. Prove it to them, show it to them. The more you can show them, the more you're going to find the people that are interested in you. And those that aren't, well, we don't expect everybody to be interested in working with us, but the ones that do, I'm sure we're really happy to help them out, and they're happy to get helped as well. So content strategy, it kind of is related to SEO. Content, as we know, comes in various different formats. You can create content audibly, like a podcast, for example, typically is audibly through Audible, and people can listen to it on their way to work, whatever it may be, when they have time, when they're at the gym. You have video content, obviously the most engaging, realistic content that really drives home any point you want to make. Video content is the best, number one. Reels, stories, all these short form types of videos, whether it's on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. These are all great forms of content, really the best, because they're short, they're to the point. People don't have time to just sit around all the time looking at what you're trying to say or show. Nevertheless, you get your point across. You create yourself as an authority in your field, and you're also getting in front of people that aren't necessarily following you, because it's based on an interest graph, not a follower graph. So unlike a really good example is a Facebook page, where people have to actually be following your page, otherwise they just will not see your posts on the Facebook page. Not to confuse that with the Facebook profile. But on the Facebook business page, it has a hard time getting seen whatsoever. So I wouldn't really, I would try to focus on building my following on the Facebook business page. But unlike the Facebook business page, which relies heavily on your followers and people that like your page, the Reels and Stories, YouTube Shorts, all that is based on an interest graph. So anybody that has demonstrated some kind of interest online, whether it's just consuming content online, navigating different websites, the search queries that they put into Google, believe it or not, that's tracked online. It's called data monetization. That's what this is all about. Without data, there would be no way to be able to put it all together. Without artificial intelligence, which has been around for a long time, there would be no way to create value out of that data, to monetize that data. And that's what content is. When you post a blog on your website has a better chance of having that blog, or your website has a better chance of getting visibly seen. And that's because you have the right verbiage, language. You're talking about the service that somebody was searching for on Google, and that's why you came up. So very important to always be relevant. Social media tips for health insurance agents. So yeah, some really quick, easy to do tips. Your iPhone is as good as it gets. You don't really need anything else. All you have to do is, you know how to take out your phone, right? You know how to press that button, and you know what you do best, right? And you simply post it. It literally takes a few minutes a day. You will see growth. You will see results. So take action, guys. I'm telling you, it works. I've done it for myself. I've done it for other clients, you know, posting for them on their platforms, and they would comment, hey, nice post. Who does your posting? And I'd be like, me. And it was just kind of funny, but, you know, it's happened. So last thing I'm going to leave you here with is, from my personal experience growing my marketing agency, what I found was that mindset is the most important thing. The way you think, the way you feed yourself, what you feed yourself, what you see, what you hear, what you do, it all affects you. It all affects your actions. So mindset is super important. Now, I know that a lot of people in general, you know, when they want to get good at something, in the very beginning at least, you know, they're going to go to YouTube videos and watch some great motivational videos and all, and they're all true, they're all great. The problem is that they just won't stick with you. They won't impact you. You might think it would in the moment, and you know, you're ready to get up in the morning and get going, but, you know, overnight you kind of lose that hype. And why is that? It's because of mindset. You're not training yourself to have the right focus, the right mentality to believe in yourself that you can succeed, that you can do it just like anybody else. It's just a matter of skills. Bernie had done it, and I have to give him a lot of credit, because if it wasn't for his incredible collaboration, his willingness to succeed, I couldn't believe it, honestly. Like, Bernie was ready to go, and like he got started, and he was willing to take it step by step and analyze everything, learn along the way, and I was happy to hold his hand throughout. And his you know, mentality, his mindset, his willingness to take that risk to be able to get it to the next level was really what set himself apart from yesterday. And that really makes a difference for everybody. When you can change your mindset and try to have a growth mindset, have a different perspective, right? And try to integrate that into your daily, you know, actionable activities that you do. How do you do that? That's the question, right? If watching YouTube videos and learning from other people and watching Tony Robbins on YouTube doesn't help me, so what's going to help me? So, you know, I'm speaking for myself. What's helped me is just taking action. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what I say. I'm going to give myself permission to take action and not even let myself get in the way, because I was my biggest obstacle. Okay? So if you're taking action, action leads to mindset, which is the most important thing. And I'll just leave you with some quick ones here. Albert Einstein said, failure is success in progress, right? It's not, you know, winning is not the actual trophy. Winning is actually the action that it took to get to that point. The ones that won the Super Bowl were the ones that faced the most adversity, the ones that put up the most with their challenges and faced them directly. In a moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing to do. The next best thing is the wrong thing. And the worst thing you can do is nothing. So doing nothing, guys, that's what I think YouTube videos kind of lead to. It's not necessarily going to help you. Once you understand what you need to do, forget about any motivational videos. Forget about watching people and you know, letting them teach you about and educate yourself about social media and all that. It's time to get it done wrong. Get it done wrong. Get it done wrong, because you'll do it better than anybody else who never even did it. So success means doing the best with what we have. Success is a doing, not the getting. In the trying, not the triumph. Success is a personal standard, reaching for the highest that is in us, becoming all that we can be, by Zig Ziglar. So that's you know, what I'll leave you with here. I'll just finish off by saying that whoever is interested in having a one-on-one with me, feel free to. You know, it doesn't hurt. I'm going to give you some PDF, you know, 5 actionable steps of what you would like to, you know, of what would be best for you based on your circumstances. I'll give you 30 minutes to an hour. Sometimes it goes, past that, whatever's necessary to get you going in the right direction. I think direction is more important than speed, because if you go really fast the wrong way, you're going to have to come all the way back again and then go in the right direction. So try to save yourself some time there. You can go to socialboostermarketing.com/start. It'll just take you right here. Pretty simple. The best way to fill out the form, just click request consult. That's my website. And when you get down here, you can just fill it out. Consultation request form. When you're done with that, click on the, I'm okay, to help robots too, but I mainly serve people. So click the reCAPTCHA there. Pick a time for our call. When you click that, it'll direct you to my Calendly, and just choose a time. And I'm happy to help all you guys, in any way I can. So thank you.
Just put the Bernie US Health sent you there.
Yeah, the Bernie discount. Yeah, for sure.
Do you guys
So,
have any other questions?
yeah,
for me at
if
all?
anybody has any questions, Q&A, go ahead, please.
That's one right now.
Yeah, I mean, is there a way that we can maybe, you can send me that link and then I can put it on the group, on our group?
Sure,
chat? That way,
sure.
Of course, they can easily go
Yeah,
ahead
yeah,
and reach
definitely.
out to you, and those of you that are going to proceed towards this is definitely something that I myself is willing, or I will be transitioning in there.
Yeah.
Bernie already took the head start and we're seeing
Yeah.
the results of it.
That's awesome.
And eventually, I would say everybody needs to, especially as the laws will be changing at the end of the year when it comes to lead purchasing and things along those lines. So if you don't
Okay.
adjust, if you don't innovate,
Sure.
essentially you will be left
Sure.
behind. So start taking this thing serious, because branding yourself, personalizing yourself, becoming more independent is crucial, because as any industry, it's always adjusting, it's always innovating, and it's always progressing. And if you don't keep up, then you will be left behind. But thank you for
100%.
coming.
Yeah,
Thank
my
you for all
pleasure.
the information. We definitely appreciate it. You'll
Thank
definitely
you.
hear from some of us.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
And if any of you want to obviously ask them questions right then and there, I'm sure
Yeah.
he's open to it, and even schedule a consultation itself
Sure.
as well.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Jesus. Thank you, guys.